Hi guys, this is mk2 overview. I've done a tutorial the last time, long time ago, but it's kind of outdated. So this is a second, the basic tutorial series, number one. Yeah, so let's just get started. So the first, what's mk2? So I say that mk2 is a music sketchbook packed in a small footprint. And this synthesizer only one instrument can play at once. However, the sound engine is very flexible and versatile, so it can be virtual, analog, or FM, or granular, or sampler, and it supports up to 4 voices. And the sound can be recorded to integrated looper. The looper has 3 mono tracks, and it has 5 scenes. And it also has a sequencer, and it's basically modular inspired step sequencer, so that can do a bunch of tricky things. And it has 8 patterns per preset. And it also supports parameter logging. It's like automation, or it's popular in the electron sequencers. And it supports 8 buckets to switch the instrument preset quickly. And the last one is it also has the mode called extra processing. It's gonna turn off the sound engine, but still the filter section and the effects section is active, and that can be used as a master effect. It's very powerful. Okay, so to understand how to operate this synthesizer, there are 3 major modes. One is a parameter mode. That mode is to configure the sound engine. The second is a play mode. It's for sequencer and mixer and sampler or granular. The last one is a system mode. It's for load or save preset or do system configurations. Let me just click each mode. So now I'm already in the parameter mode. But if press play to switch play mode, and then press system to switch system mode. And each major mode has a bunch of sub modes. To switch between sub modes, basically press shift and the button 1 to 8 or no or OK button to switch the sub mode. So for example, I'm in parameter mode. So shift. So and there are levels here. The first line is for parameter mode, and the second line is for play mode. So right now I'm in the parameter mode, and then shift. So it says VCF here. So if I press shift and then click button 7, it goes to VCF mode. And other example is if I wanna go oscillator 1, press shift and then press button 1 to switch oscillator 1 mode. And alternatively, shift plus dial to go through each sub mode. It's the same thing, but yeah, it's just an alternative method to switch between sub modes. And then once you get into the sub mode that you want to edit, then the next is the parameter editing. Press button 1 to 8 to select the parameter. For example, if I want to change the shape of oscillator 1, I'll press button 1. And the position of the parameter. So the button 1 to 8 corresponds each parameter. Location of the parameter is always the same, shown in the picture. So for now, I'm gonna change the parameter shape of oscillator 1. So I press button 1 and then press button 1 and then turn the dial to switch the, to change the parameter. So I just set it to square wave for now. And then only in the parameter mode, you don't need to keep pressing the button. You can just once it's selected, you can just turn the dial to change the parameter. And in the sometimes you don't know the parameter name. If you want to check the parameter name, press the button a long time, and then the full parameter name will be shown. And then you can change the parameter if you want. And when you wanna parameter the value precisely, let's say I wanna change the cutoff. So I go VCF mode and then select cutoff. This is a cutoff, and then press no or OK to change the parameter, the value one by one. Then the other thing it's useful for at the beginning is that if you there is a setting to enable the parameter caption is always on. It's under System 2 menu, and then the button 3 is to change the parameter caption. So I just turn it on right now, and then go back to parameter mode, and then it's gonna show the parameter name immediately when you press any button. So I just turn it off for now, but it's useful when you are not sure what the parameter is. And then next I'm gonna explain about the session. So session is like a project. It has all looper recordings and the sequencer and the preset data. And shift and rec to save the session. It says session saved, so it's saved already. And the session is normally just a number. To confirm the current session number, shift plus this button, then it shows current session number. And then if you like it, also you can name the session by long pressing the shift and the rec, and then you can name the session. Let's say test. Then press OK to save. And to load the session, shift. So you can see the small lever here. To load the session, press shift and this button, and then turn the dial. I already made 84 sessions right now, and then I can select the session that I want to load. I'm gonna stay in the current session for now, but you can load the session by doing shift looper play, and then turn the dial. And then if when so sometimes the session number of session is too many to scroll just by dial, and then if the case, you can press no or OK to move pages between for the session number. Okay. And the next is a bucket. Bucket is basically it acts like a track in other group box. So for example, right now I just changed the default the preset to the the triangle wave, and then if I play this for now, like this, and then go back parameter mode, and then to switch the bucket, press this button. It says recall, and then press button 1 to 8. So right now I'm in the bucket 1. But if I press bucket 2, then the sound is it's a wave. It's a default preset. And then if I go back bucket 1, so I can recall the triangle wave. One session has a 8 bucket, so you can recall up to 8 preset immediately. So let me explain about the LED light. Normally it indicates the current sequence pattern you are in. I'm not gonna explain about the sequencer in this video, but it's just showing a sequencer pattern. And if I move the sequencer pattern, then it's gonna move. And if I also it shows a current sequencer step when the sequencer is running. And also it will show other information when you press some combination buttons, like I just explained about the bucket, and then when you press this button to switch bucket, but when you press this button, it will show the current bucket you're in. So right now I'm in the bucket 1, it's solid. And if I switch to bucket 2, the bottom 2 is solid. Then switch back to bucket 1. So other functionalities are when you this button will select looper track mute, and then it shows mute status, and then this gonna select the looper track, and then it shows a current selected track, and then this shows current selected scene. And then next is let me explain about the file menu browsing navigation. So when you see the screen like this, you're in the file or menu browsing mode. And press OK to select the item, or shift OK to preview the sound if you are in the sample loading mode. And press no to go back the folder or folder structure, or cancel the operation when you are already in the root folder. And button 7, 8, or turn the dial to move cursor. So let's try to load. Let's try to load the preset because it uses menu structure. So like I said, button 7 or 8 to move cursor, or you can use dial to move cursor. And to select, so right now I want to load the preset, so I select OK to load the preset, and then it navigates to the preset list. So I'm gonna select organs folder and press OK to enter organs folder. And then if I wanna go back, press no to go back one folder. But in this case, I wanna load organ and then select organ. Press OK to load the preset. And then now it's loaded. So go back piano mode and then it's loaded. And let's modify the preset a little bit. And to modify the preset, go parameter mode. So right now you hear the sound is a little clipping. So I wanna reduce the volume. To reduce the volume, go parameter mode and shift the button 3. It's a mix mode, and then this is a VCF volume. I'm gonna reduce it down to maybe about 20, and then check the sound. Okay, so it's now it's not clipping anymore. Then go back to parameter mode, and then I want to change the rate of the wobbling a little bit slower. So I want to reduce LFO rate. To change the LFO rate, shift and the button 6, it's LFO sub mode, and the button 3 is to control the LFO tune. So slow a little bit, and then check. Yep. And maybe I wanna add some delay. Go mix sub mode again, and then the right section is for FX, and then increase the delay time. Maybe I don't know, about 100, and then check the sound. Okay. So if you like it, and then go system sub mode, then save the preset. And then maybe I select bank 3, and then change the name if you want. So right now it's the original name, organ. I say organ 2, and then press OK to save. I think that's it for the first tutorial. Maybe for the next tutorial, I'm gonna go through sound engine, and then another one, sequencer, and then the last one will be the looper. Thank you for watching.